Welcome to English with a Friend. We have prepared Band-9 answers for Cambridge IELTS-17, Speaking Test-3. Remember that all the answers are a little bit longer because they contain more information and ideas. Don't be afraid, listen and develop your imagination. Oh, please subscribe to the channel for more content. Now listen and learn.
Good morning, and welcome to the speaking portion of the IELTS exam. My name is Christian. I will be your examiner for this part of the test. It has 3 parts. I will give instructions for each of the part. I am recording this test for marking purposes. This is candidate number 930667, and the time is 10 o'clock. We are doing the exam in Bangladesh. And before we continue, can you please just show me your identification?
Here is my passport, which I used to register for the exam, and you can take a look.
Great, and what is your full name?
My name is Afreen, and my family name is Yasmin. You can call me Afreen.
Okay, Afreen. For part 1, I will ask you a couple of questions to get to know you better, and a couple of questions on a general topic. Do you work or study?
I actually do both at this moment. I work for a financial institution as a financial strategist. And I also study IELTS and also GRE for my higher studies.
All right. What do you like to drink with your dinner? Why?
Well, I just drink water during and after dinner. I always have water around. I like drinking it, and I know it's good for me. On the other hand, water is vital for good health. Moreover, water helps to break down food so that our body can absorb the nutrients. Besides, after a heavy dinner, I love lemon water. Just take a cup of warm water and add a few drops of lemon water to it, along with a pinch of black pepper. It makes stool softer, which helps prevent constipation.
Do you drink a lot of water every day? Why? Why not?
Generally, I drink 8 to 10 glasses, which will be approximately 3 liters of water per day. I think it's enough for my health. I always try to ensure that I am giving my body the necessary amount of hydration and to be sure to get as close as possible to the daily recommendations for water intake. Moreover, staying well hydrated can reduce the risk of cardiovascular disease, and water helps the kidneys remove waste from the blood and may prevent the formation of kidney stones. Besides, water is also crucial for body temperature maintenance.
Do you prefer drinking tea or coffee? Why?
I'm definitely more of a coffee person. To be honest, I consider myself as a coffee expert. I can easily distinguish which one is best and which is not. However, I need a cup or 2 of coffee to shift myself into gear in the morning. Without it, I cannot work effectively and efficiently. On the other hand, tea tends to make me feel a bit anxious, whereas coffee gives me a natural, energized feeling. Moreover, coffee has more health benefits for me, especially since I'm prone to colds and coughs.
If people visit you in your home, what do you usually offer them to drink? Why? Why not?
Definitely, I would make tea or coffee according to the choice of the guest. If I have to choose, I would love to offer coffee. Last year, I bought a coffee maker, so I would want to offer them instant coffee. The custom of serving coffee to our guests is nearly as old as recorded history, a vital part of the tradition of sharing who we are. Besides, I have quite a collection of different coffee. I feel prouder to share this with my guests.
Okay, Afreen, at this stage of the test, I will give you a card with a topic. You will have to talk about the topic for 1 to 2 minutes. Don't worry if I stop you. You have 1 minute to think about what you are going to say. You can make some notes to help you if you wish. Here is the paper and pencil. Your 1-minute preparation starts now. Describe a monument that you like. You should say what this monument is, where this monument is, what it looks like, and explain why you like this monument. Your 1-minute preparation is up. Would you start speaking now?
Well, I love to visit popular places whenever I get free time, and historic places have a special appeal to me. I have visited a few historic places including Machu Picchu in Peru, the pyramids at Giza, the Taj Mahal in India, and the Parthenon in Greece. But now I am going to talk about an amazing historic monument that I know about, even though I've never visited it. That is the Statue of Liberty. As far as I know, it was a gift as a symbol of friendship from the people of France to the United States, and it is recognized as a universal symbol of freedom and democracy. It was designated as a national monument in the USA, and it is located in Upper New York Bay. It represents a woman holding a torch in her raised right hand. Symbolically, the torch represents enlightenment. It is meant to light the way to freedom and guide us toward the path of liberty and justice. In her left hand, she is holding a tablet, and it is bearing the adoption date of the Declaration of Independence. Another important thing is that a broken shackle and chains lie at the statue's feet, representing liberty breaking the chains of bondage, including the abolition of slavery in the United States. And the overall statue is made of copper. This is very famous among people as a symbol of freedom. In terms of the meaning of the monument, it is very difficult to express in words. But I think it would be fair to say that it is possibly one of the most famous historical sites in the world. I think that people who love monuments should visit Ellis Island and the Statue of Liberty because it will be an inspiring, striking experience. For me, I think this is the ultimate historical place, even though I have yet to visit it. It is just so remarkable to think and learn more about the details of the statue. I have studied a little bit about why she was designed in this way, how she was built, and who gave her to the USA. Now I am in love with this monument. As the Statue of Liberty is a symbolic symbol of America. In near future I will plan to have a trip to visit the Lady Liberty to learn more about her history as well as fun facts about the statue itself. As these monuments carry dual symbols of freedom and hope, I believe that it will be so worth to plan ahead and book tickets to climb to the crown at least once in our life.
Okay, I am going to stop you here. Please turn over the notepaper and put it to the side. I am going to take back the card. And now we will continue with part 3. For part 3, I will ask you some questions in regard to your part 2 response.
All right.
What kinds of monuments do tourists in your country enjoy visiting?
Well, foreigners who want to explore the history love to visit a number of historical monuments in my country, Bangladesh. Jatiyo Sangsad Bhavan, Bangladesh National Museum, Lalbagh Fort, Liberation War Museum, Shat Gombaj Masjid, Shahid Minar, Taj Palak, and the Liberation War Museum in Dhaka are some famous among them. These monuments remind us of our heritage. They are like a treasure for our nation and a symbol of pride in our civilization. They help tourists to appreciate our past and the level of development, knowledge, and thoughts.
Why do you think there are often statues of famous people in public places?
It is a difficult question. Let me think about it. Well, there is a growing number of statues of famous people both past and present in public places. In my opinion, statues of well-known people are designed to not only honor somebody, but also convey forceful messages about the individuals they commemorate. Moreover, they reflect that the person is worth remembering, admiring, and imitating. These are reminders of important people and are built to keep the past, or even make the future generation more curious about history.
Do you agree that old monuments and buildings should always be preserved?
I completely agree that we should preserve and restore historical buildings and monuments because it is usually more environmentally friendly to rehabilitate existing structures and maintain and improve existing infrastructure than to simply destroy and replace them. Moreover, historic buildings often represent something famous or important to people. So, recognizing the importance of old buildings and monuments to the public and to the country's heritage, we should work to save them so that their vital legacy of cultural, educational, inspirational, economic, and energy benefits will be maintained and enriched for future generations. On the other hand, I think that, by destroying them, we show our disrespect to our forefathers and their traditions.
Why is architecture such a popular university subject?
Nowadays, architecture is increasingly becoming a well-received university subject by students. It is an art form, and there are many reasons why people might consider pursuing a degree in architecture. First of all, it might turn one's lifelong passion for design and making beautiful things into a successful career of constructing from imagination. Besides, architects are well paid and appreciated. Some creative students love to play with physics, engineering, and mathematics, and they like to use their knowledge to design buildings, offices, and structures. Moreover, it has become a very satisfying profession, and the world needs more and more talented architects to build a sustainable and green planet again.
In what ways has the design of homes changed in recent years?
Over the past 20 years, there have been huge changes in how houses are designed and built, from the introduction of indoor plumbing to luxurious extravagances. In the past, there were simple designs with wide hallways, bigger windows, and simple interior features. But now, the houses use glass windows and sustainable roofs, which seem more environmentally friendly design. And people are demanding and building larger homes than in the past. Besides, the number of rooms in the family home has also been increasing steadily. In recent years, the purpose of each room has also become more focused. For example, people are building games rooms, home theater rooms, and home offices or workspaces.
To what extent does the design of buildings affect people's moods?
Well, it's an interesting question. I think that building materials, lighting, ventilation, and the use of space can all affect the mood and physical well-being of building occupants. Design can influence the productivity level of people working in an office. It can improve air quality at home and encourage movement while minimizing the risk of injuries. Sometimes design contributes to mood changing, personal control, improving creativity, and reducing stress. So, if the structure and the layout of the building are well designed, the mood of the people will be affected to a larger extent.
Thank you. This is the end of your speaking test.
Thank you very much.
To get the Band-9 in the speaking test, follow these 10 tips. Tip 1, don't memorize answers. Tip 2, don't use big and unfamiliar words. Tip 3, use a range of grammatical structures. Tip 4, don't worry about your accent. Tip 5, pause to think. Tip 6, avoid using fillers. Tip 7, extend your answers. Tip 8, smiling helps pronunciation. Tip 9, don't speak in a monotone. Tip 10, practice common IELTS topics. Thank you for watching the video. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel.